Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. We're plunging into the stunning existence of a genuine music symbol, Gloria Gaynor. From the famous song of praise, I Will Survive, is a testament to her enduring heritage in the music world. Gloria has caught the hearts of fans all over the planet, however. It's in addition to her fantastic profession that has individuals talking. In this video, we're uncovering the subtleties behind her 2024 total assets, taking you inside her lavish house and getting an impression of her shocking vehicle assortment. Stay tuned as we uncover the rich way of life of a remarkable individual. So before we take a gander at Gloria Gaynor's rich million-dollar homes, we should initially pause for a minute to comprehend how she constructed such an extraordinary fortune. Gloria's excursion to progress wasn't simple, however. Through long periods of hard work, devotion, and huge ability, she turned into an easily recognized name. Gloria Gaynor is a notable American vocalist who has accomplished a ton in her vocation. With a net worth of $10 million, she's demonstrated to be an effective and compelling addition to the music industry. Gloria Gaynor conceived Gloria Fowles on September 7, 1943, in Newark, New Jersey. Came from a humble foundation. She was the girl of Queenie and Daniel Fowle, a vocalist and performer, and grew up with 5 siblings and 1 sister. From an early age, Gloria fostered a profound love for music. She would frequently pay attention to the radio, finding the immortal hints of craftsmen like Sarah Vaughan and Nat Ruler Cole, which would later impact her own melodic style. Anyway, life wasn't dependably simple for the family. In 1960, due to monetary battles, they moved into a lodging project where Gloria's enthusiasm for music kept on developing during her young years. She went to Southside Secondary School, where she started to take her singing genuinely. She acted in nearby dance clubs, sharpening her ability and building a standing as a rising star locally. Gloria Gaynor's excursion in music started during the 1960s, when she was part of a jazz and R&B band called the Soul Satisfiers. During that time, she recorded a melody named She'll Be Sorry in 1965 under the name Gloria Gaynor for Johnny Nash's Josa name. Albeit this early work didn't bring her much consideration, it was a significant beginning for her vocation. Her advancement came in 1973 at the point when she was endorsed by the unbelievable music chief Clive Davis to Columbia Records. Tragically, her most memorable single with the name Honeybee didn't succeed financially, denoting a difficult second in her vocation. Anyway, this experience didn't hold her back, later moving to MGM Records. Gloria Gaynor's profession at long last took off with the delivery of her collection, Never Can Express Farewell, in 1975. This collection was a game-changer for her, denoting a significant achievement in her profession. The principal side of the collection included 3 melodies: Bumblebee, Never Can Bid Farewell, and Reach Out. I'll Be There, and was made to stream together flawlessly, making a relentless 19-minute dance long-distance race. This inventive methodology proved to be an enormous hit, particularly in dance clubs, where the melodies became hymns. All 3 tracks were delivered as singles. What's more, it immediately became fruitful, with each one getting radio play and diagramming as it stirs things up around town, assuming a huge part in acquainting disco music with the standard, with Never Can Bid Farewell impacting the world forever as the principal melody to top board's dance outline. The tune also caused disturbances on the standard pop graphs, arriving at number 19, and performed well on the R&B outlines, peaking at number 34. Universally, the tune acquired foothold in nations like Australia, Canada, Germany, and the UK, where it hit the best 5. Its prosperity was perceived with confirmations, including silver from the English phonographic industry. What's more, gold in the US, heartening Gaynor's put as a disco symbol, expanding on the progress of her introduction collection. Gloria Gaynor immediately delivered her development experience. Gloria Gaynor later in 1975, while a portion of her singles like Honeybee 1974 and Casanova Brown 1975 and We Should Make an Arrangement 1976 didn't get critical airplay, they tracked down ubiquity in clubs, where they became hits on bulletins, disco diagrams. Her Front of the Four Tops melody connects I'll Be There additionally acquired footing in these spaces. Albeit these tracks weren't standard outline clinchers, they actually still figured out how to leave an imprint, with a few arriving at the main 5 on the disco outlines and showing up on the Hot 100 in R&B graphs, one of her champion tracks, assuming that you need it to make it happen. Yourself turned into a main disco hit, while likewise arriving at number 98 on the pop diagrams and number 24 on the R&B graphs. Her Front of How High the Moon topped the U.S. dance outlines and furthermore made appearances on the pop and R&B outlines, while accomplishing some worldwide diagram outcome. Soon after her prior triumphs, Gloria Gaynor delivered two collections, Radiant and Gloria Gaynor Park Road Sound. However, just saw a couple moderate hits anyway. In late 1978, she got back in the saddle with her collection Love Tracks, which incorporated the notable single I Will Endure. This melody immediately turned into a huge hit. Tian climbed the pop outlines, transforming into a song of praise of female strengthening. The verses, composed from the point of view of a lady as of late left by her sweetheart, express her solidarity and autonomy as she lets him know she can continue on without him and doesn't require him any. Longer, strangely, I Will Endure was initially delivered as the B-side of a single, with the A-side being Substitute, a tune that had been a new hit for the South African young lady bunch Cloutpour Records. The hit Substitute was more radio amicable, yet it was I Will Get By that wound up taking the spotlight. The tune's prosperity prompted Gaynor winning a Grammy for Best Disco Recording at the 22 and yearly Grammy grants. It likewise procured her selections for Record of the Year. Furthermore, Best Female Pop Vocal Execution, I Will Endure keeps on being perceived as a social achievement, positioned at number 492 on Drifter's rundown of the 500 most noteworthy tunes ever, and number 97 on Announcement Magazine's all-time Hot 100, solidifying its place in music history. In the mid-1980s, Gloria Gaynor confronted a testing period in her profession. She delivered two disco collections in 1980 and 1981, yet they didn't acquire a lot of consideration in the U.S. This was to a great extent due to the developing reaction against disco music, which began in late 1979. Accordingly, the singles from her collections scarcely had an effect on metropolitan contemporary radio, despite the fact that disco still had some prevalence in other places. Notwithstanding this difficulty, Gaynor encountered a huge individual change in 1982 in the wake of investigating various religions. What's more, religion is a serious development. She chose to embrace Christianity. This otherworldly shift drove her to reduce most, if not all, connection with her past, which she started to consider corrupt in line with this new part in her life. Gaynor delivered a collection that year called Gloria Gaynor, which denoted a takeoff from disco during the 1980s. Gloria Gaynor made her last significant progress with the arrival of her collection, I'm Gloria Gaynor, in 1984. The collection's champion track, I'm What I'm, immediately acquired prominence in dance clubs and moved to the highest point of the club play graph in late 1983 and early 1984. The tune's enabling message resounded profoundly with some, particularly inside the LGBTQ community, in addition to the local area, and it turned into a gay hymn. Subsequently, Gaynor was embraced as a gay symbol, a title that added to her legendarily unbelievable status in music following this achievement. Gaynor delivered one more collection in 1986, called The Force of Gloria Gaynor, regardless of not accomplishing a similar degree of progress. As I Am Gloria Gaynor, this collection helped her keep up with significance in the changing music scene of the 1980s. In the ahead of schedule to mid-1990s, Gloria Gaynor encountered a recovery in her profession, generally determined by the worldwide disco recovery development. This resurgence in interest brought her back into the spotlight as individuals redisco. Veered her notorious hits from the disco period during the last part of the 1990s. Gaynor extended her viewpoints past music and wandered into acting. She made visitor appearances on famous network programs like the Wayne Siblings That Seven Show, where she indeed even played out her hit melody, I Will Make Do, and Ali MCB. Her capacity to adjust and interface with new crowds restored her presence in the media outlet. Furthermore, Gaynor made that big appearance in a restricted commitment job in the Broadway melodic Smokey Joe's Bistro, exhibiting her gifts in live performance center. Her profession hit another achievement in 2001 when she performed I Will Get By at the 30th commemoration show for Michael Jackson, further establishing her status as a melodic legend. What's more, cherished social figure after an extended break from the recording studio, Gloria Gaynor made a victorious return in 2002 with her collection I Wish You Love, denoting her first new discharge in more than 15 years. The collection was generally welcomed, especially the singles I Will Survive, I Never Knew, and You and I, which both took off to the highest point of Billboard's Hot Dance Music Chart Club, played a graph of these singles, which acquired huge fame with weighty revolution on dance design radio. Broadcasts demonstrating that Gaynor actually had the capacity to catch the dance music. Crowd I Never Knew additionally did something significant on Announcement's grown-up contemporary diagram, arriving at number 30, further extending Gaynor's arriving at past dance clubs, expanding on the energy of this achievement. Gaynor followed up in 2004 with the re-arrival of her 1997 collection. Thanks for watching this video.